Hello. Can I help you?
Yes. I would like to purchase some weapons and armor for myself.
Gnome-sized gear, eh? You going on an exciting adventure?
Not too exciting if I can help it.
What do you have? Half pint
Well, I don't see the need to be rude.
of ale?
Oh, yes, a pint of ale would be lovely. Because I have got a thirst for adventure.
You'll find one in every mug.
Cheers. Also, I am new in town, sir, and I am looking for a few hardy adventurers to accompany me on a treasure hunt. Have you any advice?
Yeah. Never pay for advice.
Well, really? I am looking for a few hardy adventurers to accompany me on a journey. A few hardy adventurers. Adventurers to accompany me on a journey that I shall finance. Weapons and armor, food, travel expenses, supplies, an expedition, excursion, treasure hunt, journey to the land of Triregus. The ruins of Triregus. The ancient kingdom of Triregus. Triregus?
No thanks.
The wildlands are no place for amateurs.
Do we look like babysitters?
She's gonna take us to Triregus.
Yes. Hello. I was wondering if you could help me. I was given to understand that the Sulky Tavern was where I would find the best and bravest adventurers in the land. Those of true heart and steely eye, who would never shrink from danger or refuse a call to glory and fortune. But I appear to be in the wrong tavern. Won't somebody please tell me where I can find that Sulky Tavern? The one with heroes and champions? Or will the bravest among you stand up and show me that I have come to the right place after all? Right then, Plan B. Open the door! Hello? Please, open the door! Please! Open the door!
Peace, my brothers and sisters. Peace.
What are they?
They are the embers of eternal fires falling to ash. This hall has become a tomb, thief, but you shall find that we elves are not all dead yet.
No, please! I'm not a thief! I need your help! Now, do be careful, Mr. Garador.
It is indeed Triregian mechanomagic.
That happened with many of the wizards my father brought me to. It defends itself.
Indeed. How did you come by it, Miss Darla?
My father was a clockmaker here in Shorehaven when I was a child. He repaired clocks as well, and so would purchase crates of old cogs and wheels and other bits anywhere he could find. And this thing was hidden in one of them. I was young and curious, and when I picked it up, it encased my arm and would not come off. My father brought me to the citadel of the Order, but they couldn't remove it without killing me, they said. And they accused my father of dabbling in the mechanomagical arts, which was rubbish. They said they would lock me away rather than return such evil into the world. My father escaped with me barely, and we fled to Seagate and have been hiding from the Order ever since. My father has spent the years since journeying in secret to other cities and towns, and even into the wildlands looking for a cure. I urged him to seek the Council of the Elves here in Shorehaven, but after what happened with the Order, he refused to set foot in this city again. That is also why I dared not come to you openly.
So, you are not a thief, but you are a fugitive from the law. Fear not, Miss Darla. I am no longer a member of the Order.
My father said you'd left it.
I was an honored member of the Exalted Order of the Broken Wheel during the war, and long after, as so many of us were. Elves, men, dwarves, and gnomes together. The Order even gave this place, Elvenhome they named it, to us poor homeless elves, in gratitude for our aid and sacrifice in the war. But in recent years, the Order has expelled all but men from its ranks, and now it oppresses where it once protected, and has strayed far from its original mission. Today's zealots wouldn't know mechanomagic from a wind-up toy, and they would imprison a child for playing with one.
They would imprison me, or worse, for this.
Where is your father now, Miss Darla?
I don't know. He would go away for weeks or months on his journeys, but it has been 3 years this time, and I'm afraid.
It is a key.
To the great treasure vault of Triregis. But all the treasure in the world is little good to me while I remain prisoner of this thing.
A Triregian mechanicy removes itself after fulfilling its function.
3 thrones, 3 locks on mountain, plain, and sea. The great doors shall open to one who bears the key. The treasure is revealed, and the bearer shall be free, and my father could come home. That is why I must go, Mr. Gerador. My father obtained this enchanted Triregian notebook in his travels. It gets larger when you open it. We could translate the words easily enough, and some of it makes sense, like that rhyme, but most of it seems to be nonsensical poetry, or songs, or perhaps magic spells. And diagrams, like that one, seem to indicate that each lock is some kind of intricate puzzle device. I was hoping you might help me make sense of it, since you were there. I mean, alive back then.
Indeed.
I have money for travel and supplies for a small crew. I had originally planned to
Visit a tavern frequented by adventurers and hire some companions.
that. Didn't turn out so well.
The easily gotten treasure of the towns and cities ruined in the war has long since been recovered, so many of the adventurers you find today are no more than ruffians who would knife you in your sleep out in the wild, then sneak back to town to sell your boots. Now, if we're to make it to the Vault of Triregis, we'll have to do better than that.
Oh, We?
I have an interest in these matters, if you will have me.
Yes, of course, certainly. So, the book, you can understand it, Mr. Gerador.
No, but I know of a person who might.
She saw me no more from that fateful day, but never a tear did my lady cry, for my Lady Grey did soon lay down and...
This is stupid! Yeah, play something good! Sing diddly-diddly-dum! Your songs are dumb! These songs stink! Sing a good song! Diddly-diddly-dum! Diddly-diddly-dum!
I fear I do not know this song that you speak of.
Aww. Yes, you do! You sang diddly-diddly-dum 3 times at Susie Sparrowmaster's birthday party last Wednesday!
Oh, diddly-diddly-dum, of course.
Hooray!
Oh, little boy blue, come blow your horn. The cat is playing the fiddle. The cow is dancing round the moon. Miss Muffet claps in the middle. Hey, diddle, diddle, diddly-dee, diddly-diddly-dum. The sun is down, the moon is high, and the song has just begun. The little dog laughs to see the fun. The spider is climbing the drain. The mouse is running up the clock, and Jack has fallen again. Everybody! Hey, diddle, diddle, diddly-dee, diddly-diddly-dum. The sun is down, the moon is high, and the song has just begun. Your little one late for the party?
Forgive us for disturbing you while you ply your trade, but you do not seem to have a permanent residence at which to reach you.
Jack Alleyway, Footloose Troubadour. You hiring?
We require the services of a bardic master to accompany us on an expedition to the great treasure vault of Tri-Regis.
Good luck with that. And who's we?
You may know me as Garador
Brighthand, Wizard of the Undying Light and Inquisitor of the Order.
I left the Order some time ago.
Threw you out on your pointed ear, more like it. And who's this little cutie?
That would be your employer, Darla Byforest.
Well, it would be if I were convinced we needed a bard. I mean, honestly, why not a mime? At least he wouldn't talk.
Mime? Hey, Missy, a lute can be a weapon in the hands of a bardic master.
Yes, I've heard you play.
That was a dumb song!
Please, please, show him the book, Miss Darla.
There, you can start with the title.
Well, it's not really clear, is it?
Meaning, you can't read it. It says, The Feet of the Open Clam.
Get that from a Tri-Regian dictionary, did you?
Perhaps. The book gets larger.
Shrink wrapping, I know. See, it might say the feet of the open clam, but what it probably means is the path of the key, or the way of the key, or maybe just the answer. High Tri-Regian was a precise language used by poets and nobles. This is Low Tri-Regian, the language of the common people, full of rhyming slang and folklore, and sometimes the meaning depends on what you're talking about. The words are Tri-Regian, but it looks like gibberish to you, because Low Tri-Regian can only be understood by somebody who has studied Tri-Regian history and culture. We weren't at a bard school right after diddly-diddly-dum.
You were the lost apprentice of Master Melodican.
The Order made sure of that.
What happened to your master was unfortunate.
Music was his life, literally, and they took that from him.
They feared his power.
My master healed people.
At his trial, he said you were the worst student he'd ever had. That is why the Order let you go after they dissolved the academy. And you were so young. But I think your master was lying. It may have been kindness that led Master Melodican to rescue an orphan off the streets, but he would not have taken you as apprentice if he did not see potential in you.
And this is where that potential got me.
The dissolution of the Bardic Academy was the reason I left the Order. The final reason, I should say. You are no friend of the Order. I assure you that you are in good company. Miss Darla?
Oh, must we take him with us?
Mr. Alleyway might translate the book for us as best he can now, but Low Tri-Regian is, as he points out, quite contextual. Our understanding of any passage might change when confronted with what we find on our journey. Is that not the case, Mr. Alleyway?
Terms.
Outfitting and travel expenses for the journey, plus 50 gold nobles upon my safe return. Treasure obtained along the way shall be divided equally among the party.
60 on return, and 12 silvers up front. I have debts.
60 nobles? You value yourself rather highly.
Then get another bardic master. The Order's prisons are full of them. I'm sure if you ask nicely...
If we successfully breach the vault, 60 nobles might seem a very small sum to either of you.
I don't seem to have a choice.
Bard in the hand, sweetie. Now, if you'll excuse me a moment. So long, you little bedwetters! Woo-hoo! I am off on an epic adventure!
Now, while Mr. Alleyway is off preparing for the journey, hopefully, you said that we also need to secure an experienced guide to lead us to Triregis, Mr. Garrador. Do you expect to find one? Here?
None better.
You want something?
We wish to speak with your colleague.
Colleague? That dwarf works for me.
It shall not take long.
Better not, he's got a bucket of shoes to make before sundown. Inquisitor Brighthand.
Smithhammer, I realize we did not part under the best of circumstances.
Cost me an arm and a leg. Makes even blacksmith work hard to come by.
I was against what they did, and I offered you my assistance afterwards.
I need no one's charity, least of all from the Order.
I left the Order, but I did not leave empty-handed, as it were.
They'd come at a price.
With an opportunity. Miss Darla here seeks to hire an experienced adventurer to help guide our small party to the great treasure vault of Triregis.
Whole armies have died trying to breach that vault.
True, but they lacked what Miss Darla possesses. Miss Darla?
All right.
A Triregian mechanic key. Ooh.
The key to the vault.
How soon do we leave?
Mr. Garrador, a word, please. I don't wish to discount Mr. Smithhammer's worth, but given the possible physical demands of the task ahead, ought we not employ a guide who is a bit more intact?
I can assure you that Mr. Smithhammer will prove to be more than the sum of his parts. I told the Order I destroyed them.
You chose your own time to return them to me.
I waited for an occasion worth risking their exposure. The Order would surely confiscate them again, and I would not be there to rescue them a second time.
Is that Mechana magic, Mr. Smithhammer?
Oh, no, lass. This is dwarven craft of the finest make, like intricate clockwork that responds to the slightest command.
Have you thought on the best route out of the city, Smithhammer?
I have just the thing.
Mr. Smithhammer, are you sure that our best escape from the city in secret is by boat?
Hey, we need not only get out of the city unseen, lass, but well away from it. There are spies and garrisons in the surrounding towns. A party like ours would not go unmarked, especially one including Mr. Garador.
The tide doesn't wait, people. I am sorry, Captain, but we are still waiting for one more. Oh, at last, Mr. Alleyway. So kind of you to join us.
I had some last-minute preparations.
Applying your rouge, perhaps?
Yeah, well, female companionship is going to be in short supply on this trip.
Mr. Alleyway, one more insolent word from you and I shall take my chances without a bard and leave you here to entertain children again.
1,000 pardons, milady.
I'd settle for a single sincere one. Now if we might... Oh, hello. May I help you, sir?
Help is a gift best shared.
Indeed. Is this a friend of yours, Mr. Alleyway?
No, but it's... You don't know who this is?
He's a stranger to me. No offense, sir.
Offense should be taken only when offered.
Not a stranger. Stranger! You know, he wanders here, he wanders there, but have no fear and have no care.
He's the answer to your prayer, Stranger the Ranger. Yes, I was a child once too. The Adventures of Stranger is a very popular puppet show, but he's not real. The Stranger, who heeds the trees and speaks with bees, talked a dragon out of its gold, fought a giant with his shadow, captured the wind.
Tales may grow with the retelling.
Stranger's a friend to all adventurers. Helped my party with a pack of cinder wolves in the Charwood Forest back in 73.
See?
As a companion, it is said that he comes and goes as suits him.
He is not missed who returns when needed.
Well, he certainly speaks like his puppet does. But just how did you know where we were going, Mr. Stranger?
A bold display shall not be ignored.
You were at the Sulky Tavern? I don't remember you.
A ranger chooses to be seen.
You tried to hire a party at the Selkie? I can guess how that went.
Well, thank you for your offer, Mr. Stranger, but I haven't budgeted for another companion. Our supplies...
Nature is bed and board to a ranger.
This boat is sailing with or without you. Oh, very well. If Mr. Garador does not object.
I shall trust Mr. Smithhammer in this matter.
A word of welcome is the door to friendship.
Okay, so we've got a wizard, a warrior, a ranger, a handsome hero, and you! Let's get this quest started!
Mr. Alleyway, let us be clear about one last thing before we set out. This is not a quest. It is not an epic, a tale, a legend, a saga, a voyage of discovery or of self-discovery, nor shall it involve heroic feats, daring do, dazzling exploits, personal redemption, nor any other romantic nonsense you bards are wont to sing about. This is a job. We go there, we do the job, and we come back. The end.
This is going to be the worst quest ever.